Good morning, church. We're going to read from Luke chapter 2, from verse 36. Anna, a prophet, was also there in the temple. She was the daughter of Phanuel of the tribe of Asher and was very old. She was a widow, for her husband had died when they had been married only 7 years. She was now 84 years old. She never left the temple, but stayed there day and night, worshipping God with fasting and prayer. She came along just as Simeon was talking with Mary and Joseph, and she began praising God. She talked about Jesus to everyone who had been waiting for the promised king to come and deliver Jerusalem. I was thinking about Anna and Simeon and how Anna had been a widow since she was probably something like 20 years old, and she's worshipped in the temple at least 60 years. She's dedicated her whole life to worshipping God. And this is a woman, along with Simeon, who knew God, who knew the scriptures, and who knew the character of God. And when Jesus is revealed to her and Simeon, they trust God that this is the Messiah. Before he's done anything, they know that this is God's promise fulfilled. And no matter what happened later on, what the Pharisees said or how they denied that Jesus was the Messiah, whoever questioned him, before he's done anything, God reveals to us through two people, Simeon and Anna, who know God. He reveals to us that this is the Messiah. And I just think that's wonderful. And for God to include Anna, to include a woman, a widow who had no standing, who had no money, who had no influence, except that she lived in the temple and worshipped God. For God to include her testimony in the scriptures, in the Christmas story, I think is just wonderful.